Planet Earth, London. What are we saying?
What happened to London, Planet Earth?
Isn't it? Just remixing it up on us.
Can switch up a little every now and then. Why not?
All right, cool. What's good?
Where we at? We here.
I'm looking for a sign. I actually looked up.
You can tell we're rusty. We ain't been here for a little while, you know. Like we ain't here all the damn time.
Hey, Jay, you saw that, innit? Man actually looked up to see where we are.
The Mount Gay has got him already.
Yeah. We're here. OTF in the building of the Friends Podcast. Already. What we saying, guys?
Good, man. What you lot saying?
I'm good, man. We're chilling. We're good.
I'm nice. Who we got in the building?
No, that's them silent stairs.
Every time.
Yo,
Every time. Every
I
time.
expect cupcake.
Nah, you expect Cabinho. That's it. I got that new name. It's Cabinho 006. Ain't Kado for no more. So Cabinho 006 if you want to try and find me. It'll probably change again soon. I know you haters keep tracking me.
Who else we got?
Mike's in the building, man.
Cheers. Myself, Super J inside. And welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Quick disclaimer. Let's get this out of the way. This is not a podcast for the faint of heart or the easily offended. If you do fit within that category of that demographic of people, then this isn't a podcast for you.
Stop spraying deep heat onto your testicles before you go for a morning piss so you could feel a little tingle.
Oh, Lord. Wow. I can't wait till we start filming this.
Sit down. Visuals are coming real soon, by the way.
No, this is something that, you know what? Can you get in the comments? These lot are trying to anchor that visual move. They're saying visual's the way forward. They're saying we should be doing the visual. So if you want to see me, not particularly this hairline, ain't been back since Mace came in the game. If you want to see me, just, at us, man. Get at us on. We're very thankful for the love that we've got so far. As you can tell, I'm a bit drippy off that Mountain Gay, drippy. But no, get at us in the comments, man. We're loving the love so far. It's been a beautiful thing. It's been a blessing, definitely.
No, 100%. The response on the episode so far has been amazing. Thank you, and thank you for everyone that's dropped comments and stuff. We do reply to all the comments that people put in. So it's a conversation at the end of the day, So any thoughts that you have on it, just jump in there. We'll get back to you. And we're going to be doing some roundup episodes in the future as well. We'll be going off of the comments and just kind of feeding back and answering people's questions and kind of chasing up things that we've looked into.
And if we don't get to your comment, don't get butthurt.
Yeah, like at K for that.
No, at Max, he's the one lurking in the DMs. But anyway, let's go.
So
Right,
what we saying? The topic for today.
Yeah, introduce it, man.
Boy, the question posed. This one was sent in by our lovely topic master. Is it okay to be a bocat in 2018?
You want to define what bocat is first?
Okay, for those.
Is it a cat that has a bow on it?
No, it's certainly not. For those who don't know, a bocat is someone who likes to.
Look at him trying to PC this up.
No, someone who likes to nyam pussy, basically. They go that a bocat is someone who eats up.
Knife and fork.
No knife and fork necessary, bro.
Spoon for the juices.
Cannibal, fam. Straight cannibal. Just
Index and middle finger.
Whoa!
Wow!
Wow! No.
Mike's just separated the Red Sea. If you just saw the fingers, if you could see, he just separated the Red Sea.
Probably did it so smooth
and
as
allowed
well.
all the prophets to walk along the other side. Like a parting, It's mad.
Oh, Lord.
Like if you lose your keys in some hedges, you move the bushes to try to find it.
Oh, man.
You're looking for that particular shirt in your wardrobe.
Exactly. You're like,
no.
That's the one. That's the one I want.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Mike, you better speak on it then.
That salmon pink
Is it
shirt.
okay?
Jeez.
Of course it's okay, man. In 2018, I think anything,
Anything?
Most things.
Wow. Says all the stigma gone.
most things are acceptable nowadays, man.
Okay. So I don't know. Okay.
You don't feel like it's okay?
No.
I feel like it depends on your situation. Cause
Like,
go on, let you go on.
we can answer this individually, and then I can answer it on, I think, how it's looked at in a general term. Like, I think it's okay. If that's what you want to do to your partner, bro, go ahead and do it.
What if it ain't your partner? Shout out, man, that
See,
Dominic.
that's the only thing that I don't think is right. I don't think that's the type of act that you should be doing to anyone and anybody.
What if you're Dominic Soler?
I was about to say, shout out Dominic.
Wow. Man's trying to revive his career. Oh, the New Year's is coming soon, isn't
That's
it?
what I'm saying. Bare parties. Get them camera phones ready, people.
Right,
He's gonna be the Dominic of 2018.
Boy, not me.
Fam.
Might
It's
be
mad.
K.
If you don't know who Dominic Soler is,
Never.
just Google it, fam. He got caught slipping or slurping. Which one?
The slurp cast.
It's one of them, innit? He got caught something.
To be
I
fair,
swear you're the slurp king, though.
mad sloppy toppy. That's what.
Just saying. But yeah, what you saying, K?
Me, what do I think? Do I think it should be allowed? I don't know. We're of an older age, to be fair. So like now it's almost expected. But like if you're a 14-year-old or however young you young bucks started, because I know some of you out there just doing the do from early, and you're out here just
I don't like the way you looked at me
eating
when you said
recklessly.
that.
Yeah, I'm looking at you lot eating recklessly. Then you know what? Sometimes when you eat, you get salmonella in it. So
Oh my lord.
I have to be careful. No, you have to be careful out in these
And
streets.
that's why I think it should just be
So
done
when-
to your woman only.
So how far in a
What if you're a
relationship?
polygamist?
Right, and listen, you live your life, innit? Live your best life.
Living your
And
best life is
I
that code for
support that.
hoeing, though. Now it's
But
code for
me
hoeing.
Personally, I feel like it should only be done to your partner.
Okay. So how far in a relationship do you think that should happen?
Are you speaking from first date experience or no?
I'm about to speak from experience. Yes, I am. I was trying to remember before I say something because someone's out there like, right, you did it to me before then, you know.
Get in the
Wow.
comment section.
There's a whole demographic of people that can comment that, The way you're out now, I need to check with
Yeah,
all of them.
listening, don't
Mad.
write in the comments.
Wow. One of his conquests.
Mad.
Mad.
You know what it is? I don't even know if there's a time on it. Like, if you're with someone and it's official between you two and you feel comfortable to do it, go and do it, man.
Are there some like cunnilingus no-nos? Like when you wouldn't want to do it, or when you shouldn't do it?
Bro, when she's on her reds, it's a no.
Oh, bro.
But there's man them out there that do that,
Fam, I was watching it.
What was you watching?
No, I was watching.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught him. What were you watching?
I was watching something come up on my Insta today of is it Backchat?
Oh, don't even.
And the girl was
Why
like,
are we even
oh,
giving them
and she
favour?
was like, oh yeah, if a man like ate me out when I'm on my reds, I'll have more respect for
Throw
him.
that one, bruv.
Fam, are you
Forget
mad?
everything we said in a couple episodes back, but clap her over. bruv.
No, he pulled that back. Honestly, I'm not even looking at her at fault there. I'm just looking at who has raised such a beast. Like, you're a beast in my eyes. Like, you belong in the world. For comments like that, like, what is wrong with you? Honestly, you should be
Take
ran
her
over.
to the woods and just set her
Yeah,
free.
you should be
Just-
free. Like,
go.
you should be ran over with a
crazy.
tractor for comments like that.
What other no-nos?
Fam.
Like, what are the no-nos? Like,
That's
So,
one.
so you see, so you see if
because you're not talking like you might just be in public. Like, you might be in the cinema and just feel like, I wouldn't mind that snack. Like,
But then would you have sex with your partner in a cinema?
would you get head in the cinema?
Yeah, I would.
So-
I have. I'm quite sure you have as well, too.
Ha.
So what you're laughing for?
Oh,
I mean-
what our worldly brother.
Yeah.
isn't it a bit different though? Like
No.
positioning and stuff.
That's your new name,
Positioning
Worldly
wax.
Mics, fam. That's it.
Right.
Worldly Mike. That is new name. Worldly Mikes.
No,
Worldly
positioning
Mics.
wise, it's crazy.
What she got? She's wearing a skirt with no panties. You
So
could.
I'm gonna miss the movie.
Yo.
You know, I just clocked who you're gonna be in it. You know, everybody hates Chris. You know the dad.
Oh yeah. What, Terry Crews? Yeah, it's gonna be him, innit? I shout out Terry, man.
Well, without getting fiddled with in Hollywood. But yeah.
Whoa. Wow. This Mount Gay is finished.
Wow.
Yo, I leave Terry alone, man. Leave
Shout,
Terry alone.
shout
man.
out Mount Gay, bringing out the worst of all of us.
Maybe the best.
Who knows, fam?
Yeah, if they want to plug us, definitely the best. We love you. We love you. But yeah, no, like, are there some times when it's a no? Like, I don't know if any of you ever saw it. It was the sex while driving challenge, and people died. Like, obviously, people died.
I was gonna ask something so bad, and I'm not even gonna do that on air.
Go on,
innit?
do it.
Max knows the question I'm gonna ask, but I'm not gonna ask it.
No, I want you to ask
I
it.
don't
Go
think
on.
I do.
No, I'm not.
We're not
asking
on the
it.
fence here.
I'm not asking it.
What, did they orgasm before?
No, I'm not asking it.
During?
I'm not asking it.
So we're looking for a new member since Jay is backing down now. So if you would like to be a new member, send your inquiries.
I'll be honest, innit? And I don't even mean to. It's gonna go so badly. Don't get this. I love everybody.
Yeah.
I love everybody. Real
You
talk.
know some crud is coming now. Right?
No, but white people do some dumb stuff, fam. I'm being honest. Like, you know, in the films where like you hear a
Why are
sound,
you running to danger for?
fam, you hear something in the forest. Oh, let's go look. What? Go home. Go home. Like, nah. Like the horror
how do we know that they were white,
industry.
They were definitely black, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
The horror industry is to a massive degree underpinned on the stupidity of white people. Like, I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have half them films without it, bruv.
It's true.
Blair Witch Project. Like, all it, bruv. Anyway, we're not even going deeper in that. Innit? Like I said, I love everybody.
More no-nos.
I love everybody. But yeah, that's why I was wondering who was doing this sex in the car challenge.
Obviously, outside in a public place. No.
For me personally, yeah, like, I'm not doing that on no public transport. I'm not
Hashtag
trying
ask
to get
Dominic.
Dominic
What about on a
Soler
plane?
ahead, bro.
What about on a plane? What's it?
I'm
What they
trying
call
to go
it?
to the Mile High Club still.
Yeah, Mile High Club.
That's different though, man.
Anyone here a member of the Mile High Club?
City.
I'm actually not, you know.
No. I sleep on planes. I'm not gonna lie. No, it's true. It's true.
That sounds like an invitation to take advantage of him. Like, I sleep on planes.
Hey, if you see me on your plane, the zip will be down.
Come and get it, girl.
My wife don't sleep, so she'll catch you. It's fine. It's fine. She'll defend my honor.
Did she come with you to Malaysia?
No. You see this guy. Ah!
But yeah, no. Yeah, there are some no-nos, I guess. Like, as I said, public places.
Do you think?
No, I was gonna say, do you think see like from a brother's perspective, say you're with a girl,
Right.
and like first date, she gives you head. Yeah. For those who don't know what head is, it's oral, but the male version. So yeah. Do you think a woman will look at a man differently if they're doing that on like the first or second date? Is it still a bigger thing for a man to do?
Personally, I can't answer for women because I'm not one. But I don't feel like women look at men the same way men look at women when it's given up on the first date.
I was gonna say, cause I think it's still, even though it's accepted, I think it's still a bigger thing for a man to do it than it is for a woman to do it.
Because it's so.
No, but I think
because
it's
they know it's such a thing.
No, I mean for us, it's a big deal to do it.
Yeah.
I think for women, like, not that they just go and do it and give it up, but in terms of the oral action, like, for a man, it's a bigger thing to do. But I feel like women don't look at us the same as how we look at to them when it's given up.
So how do we look at women when they give it up on the first date?
Well, 8 out of 10. If she's giving it up on the first date, you're gonna look at her like, right, that was a bit. You know,
Right,
it's a
you
bit
gave me
easy.
that tonsil
That
test was
easy
early.
access, you know what I mean?
The tonsil test.
No, whether it's oral or just sexual intercourse.
And how do you think women? How do you think? Obviously, because you're not one. But how do you think women
I
perceive?
don't think they look at it the same way.
From
So
a
women
previous-
that are listening, please, like,
From a
drop
previous time in
on
my
your
in my
Instagram.
past, someone did explain
Let
that
us
to
know.
me. Someone did explain that to me that she lost respect in him. She was like, "All right, you just down there already." Like, but I think times have changed.
Did you lose your phone? Like,
Yeah, no, no, but it was almost like
open now.
no, but it was almost. She was almost like she was a bit surprised. She was like, he was a Jamaican dude, and I not just. I'm just putting it out there. He was a Jamaican dude, and the way he was talking,
Elaborate.
he was talking, and I was expecting him to, want to deliver the actual goods, but then he put his head down, and I was almost surprised. I was like,
Did she stop him?
No, she didn't. Of course, she didn't stop. Why is she
I
gonna
don't want
stop?
to hear nothing then.
Why is she gonna stop?
Like, if it was such a big issue, like, you would have stopped him. Like, whoa, what are you doing?
Would you stop if someone's giving you £1 million?
I wouldn't have looked at her the same way that they looked at him.
No, that's fair enough. Fair enough. But then I guess that comes back to that double, double squeeze gawk action. If a girl says, I've never done this before, and then is able to
Vacuum
do
seal.
the vacuum seal.
That's a mad thing.
Sometimes you just gotta wonder. You gotta wonder.
Yeah, man, try throwing the Jamaican thing in there, But, bruv, them days are gone, All of that, Jamaicans don't do it. Man's a road man, I'm a bad man, I don't do it, bruv. Don't believe none of that stuff.
Like, no
The
way.
yardies that I know and some
They're just
road
eating the
man that
shawarma.
do them things, bruv.
The shawarma. The shawarma.
Like, that's gone out the window.
They're just up in that shawarma
That's it.
with the cabbage.
And even that,
That grill, yeah?
I think so yeah, Max is now leaving the podcast.
Ladies, you gotta let us know. Like, how are you looking at a guy if he's looking to just first date? Like, after the kiss, he just brings his head down and tries to deliver that
You know what I mean?
that tongue service. What are you lot saying to that?
Man, don't even kiss the navel. No belly button, just straight
Yeah.
down there. Honestly, no.
Straight
Jump
to the
in the
seafood.
comments, please. Any ladies that are listening, like, you can leave it anonymous or whatever. Jump in any of these guys' DMs. They love it.
What? Yo, don't swing that wild conjecture over here.
No, but on the real, I want to hear, like, what's your perception
Yeah.
of a guy that does that? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd love to hear
But
that.
it's funny because times changed, yeah. And London was onto it late, Like, it was accepted in London late anyway. Because when you look at a place like America, like, if you wasn't doing it was a problem.
Yeah, America's too wild.
Well,
though,
over
man.
here, it's like, if you was doing that, no, you can't stand next to me. Man
The
ain't
thing-
sharing the same fork and spoon as you.
Yeah, but America's wild now. America's gone too far.
No,
All
but I'm
that
saying
booty
they've been like that
stuff.
from early.
Do you know what I think it is? Do you know what I think it is now? The whole licking arse thing is now the same as
let's not get onto
bokeh.
that,
No, but
please.
I'm saying for us now, the whole, when we were on the come up, the whole bokeh idea of you can't do that now. I think a lot of them now, for the youngers, is licking arse now. Like, just
Okay.
that is for me. I can't even consider that conceivable. Like, it's inconceivable to me to
Nah, you
want to lick somewhere where someone's diarrheaing from.
Have you got some man that are like, but it's normal. I'm like, nah,
Normal
it's
to do
not.
what?
They're like, yeah, but if you go down on a girl a certain way, you just your mouth just happens to end up there. No, it doesn't.
If
Like,
you go down where?
like, if you perform an oral act on a woman,
Yeah.
like, your mouth just happens to end up there. Like, no,
What?
yeah,
Explain that one more time.
I don't know how it works.
Because
Like,
they're
we'll have to bring them onto the show.
fam. No, they're not. No,
They can't eat with my spoons. You can't.
bruv.
You gotta be. You literally gotta
I
be
swear Jay used your spoons though.
mad. Mad.
Mr. Wardrobe. Alright.
Mad.
Say nothing. Say nothing.
What, Jay? You been testing that tongue in the butthole?
Never.
That truffle.
Never.
Truffle butter.
No, fam. Allow me, please. Allow me.
You saw that 2 girls 1 cup. Innit?
Hey, no.
I saw like a minute of that, and I was like, I can't.
I've seen a man throw up because of it, bro.
Yeah, I would have thrown up.
You started watching it. And then threw up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't you co-produce that? Yeah, but no,
Was it your thumb on the cup?
was it your thumb on the cup? Ha ha.
Wow.
No, I think honestly.
Hazelnut or butter.
Wow, hazelnut or butter. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I think
Caramel Jack, yeah, cool.
you lot you lot are something else. I think the whole idea of VOCAT in 2018, I think actually, you know, with the prominence of and how much it's mentioned in music now, I don't think it's such of a big thing as it was before.
Hell no.
Because, you know, you got people like your Nicki Minaj's and you got your people like your Cardi B's that like, who have a massive audience, and you have other people that, you know, there's this whole movement behind femininity and powerful women that encourage that sort of behavior. So I think it's seen as less of a thing now than it was definitely when we were on the come up. 100%. We ain't used to hear stuff like that, bro. If you heard and you're like, you heard my neck, my back, my you heard that.
Yeah, but our older generations back then were totally different. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a big no-no. Like, you shouldn't, like, what's your mouth doing down there? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a big no-no. But obviously, that generation, they've gotten older. They're no longer here. So now you've got the generation that's been screaming it all back then. And they're the ones that's in the limelight.
Do you think it's more so because there's a loss of alpha males? Do you think we're because the super alpha males, I'm talking them hard ones, all 24/7 hours of the, like 24/7.
Honestly, I feel like men have realised that it's actually good. That's the truth. That's the truth. If it don't turn you on, it turns your partner on, and that's what you want at the end of the day, no?
Some people in it for the selfish run, the selfish game.
No, but I'm saying it either turns you on or it turns on your partner.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do it.
Like for a while, I was on that wave. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Never,
I was like, that's nasty. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then you have this idea.
Sometimes not a tuna sandwich on a Wednesday.
Then you have this idea in your head that there's a certain smell or taste to it, and then you know when you grow up, that's what you hear and that's what you think. It's fishy. This, you know what I mean? All this nonsense that they're telling you.
For the record,
you try it.
For the record, good vagina does not taste like tuna.
Yeah, and it doesn't smell.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like tuna either.
I think it has to smell. I think they said something about a pH balance.
It doesn't smell like fish.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like your fishmonger, fam. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It doesn't smell like your fish market.
It doesn't smell like sea
come
bass.
on, do you know what I mean? If she's got a very good diet, it's calm. Don't taste like anything.
Have you ever gone down there and thought, oh my good Lord, what on earth have you been eating? You don't want to expose no one? You've gone down there with a gas mask like, I am your father.
Two, yeah?
Mad too.
Wow.
Nah, but I didn't do nothing though. Like, one thing, just to have sex only, yeah? I'm like, pull the jeans down.
See your dick turn a different colour.
Bro, my nose went funny. You know when you got makeup a lie. Like, but I took the L. Like, I had just said, you know what, I can't get up right now. I took the L. I just said, you know, I can't get hard right now.
That was probably a W on reflection. Because if it's smelling like that.
Like, what else can I say?
Wow.
That it's not you, it's me, babes.
Where's it? I know, kidulthood. Babes, like, I'm not normally like this, you know. It's because you're so fit and like. Adam
on a scale of 1 to bad, how bad does it smell?
Okay, true stories. This is no lie, yeah? And, oh, man. My mom's going to hear this one day, yeah? And she's going to remember this. My mom and my stepdad came into the house one time. And all I could hear was my stepdad go... Mom was like, what smells like that? When he did that, I knew it was a wrap.
That bad?
Bad, bro.
Fam, the whole house.
Bro, it was bad.
The whole house.
Bad.
Did she run a marathon before getting there or something?
I don't know, but she must have got a train ran on her or something, bro.
Fam, my dude don't even spend around the whole house, bro. For someone to come in downstairs. Like.
So yeah, Mum, if you hear this episode, that's what it was.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot.
That's just
Then,
off-putting.
And there was another one that we went to school with. And that was bad. In our year, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're going to have me playing Cluedo now, bro.
That was
we'll
bad.
have to chat about that off air still.
Yeah. And you know there's
That's
one like...
mad.
every guy's got that one girl that they want in it. That you want to hit. You want to see what it's like, especially in your younger days.
Oh, this couldn't be.
And she was one of those ones that
No.
I wanted to tick it off my list. I know that sounds so bad, but that's how I was back then. And when it came to it, and that Swift
Mad.
couldn't be, I was upset.
Mad.
Did you make her aware that it was her? Like,
I took the L again.
you're a good guy, because a lot of people would be like, "Yo, what is that?" Like,
But if I didn't want to do it, my thing would just be I don't have a rubber still. Like,
What? You'd use a rubber?
No, so I ain't got. My thing,
Oh.
my excuse was I ain't got.
oh,
one.
how do you feel about those guys that do?
I was about to say myself.
Jeez, them bareback mountains, you know.
Maximum, yeah, that's BBK. That's BBK. Skepta, yeah, that's BBK. And again, shout out Skeppy.
All right then. He's gonna be a mad thing.
Mad, absolutely mad. I don't want no part of this, you know.
All right then.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about as well. That's off air though. That's off air talk, but I think I know who you're talking about.
You can say the first initial.
It's gonna be a mad thing. No, let's not. No, we're not even doing that. No.
You can say
Because
the first initial.
if anybody by that initial that went to our school is
Calm.
listening, no, bro. No names to protect the innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
No
man.
names to protect the innocent. Still.
Yeah.
Mad.
Mad.
Listen, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Like, I know there's some brothers before that were so afraid of doing that. And I'm not going to lie, in my youth, I may have contemplated it. I never did it, though. They actually put condoms on their tongue to do that because they were so afraid of...
Bruv, someone's dad. Bruv, you know whose dad told me about that? Oh,
Someone's dad told
fam,
you.
I swear on my life, brother.
That's player as
bruv,
hell.
he-
Whoever that dad is,
bruv,
you're
he
player
was-
as
no,
hell.
bruv, you man know him. Like, I can't say his name on air, innit? I can't say his name on air, innit? But, bruv, I was at
You're a player. You're a player if you're
my
doing that.
my dad knew him through sound system, innit? So my dad was a sound man. So we went there for a thing, whatever, and it just so happened that it was this person's dad that I went to school with. And bruv, like, man was there, like, telling us, like, yeah, man, what you have to do is just you put the thing on your tongue, and then you just put the thing on your, like, you know when man's acting
Yeah.
it out, bruv. Bruv, these times it was still school days. It was a lot.
Wow.
Not gonna lie.
Doesn't
It was a lot.
a old myth was that, and I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't been bothered to research it, but don't condoms have like some sort of sperm something on them?
I don't know, you know.
But yeah, no, I heard that. People used to tell me that like they would put it on their tongues and then do it as a way of, you know, keeping their tongues clean and stuff. That's player if an old man is doing that though. That's real
Fam.
player.
They're still swallowing the juices, no?
That's what I'm saying, bruv. It don't make no sense.
No, because then
Because what are you doing? Literally
You
just...
can't do it with
Nah.
without your mouth. Like,
It's the whole-
Like,
it's-
your
like,
mouth ain't dry throughout the whole
unless
process,
your
bro.
game is real low, bruv. Like,
Even
you
if you keep your mouth open for a certain amount of time doing nothing, you're still gonna start dribbling.
yeah.
oh man, them Ryan Giggses, bro. Mad dribbles on the team.
Fam, nah, it was a lot. It was a lot, bro.
Them Euro steps. No,
It was
you're
a
a
lot.
joker.
It was a lot. You might ask me later who it was. I'll tell you, but it was a lot.
That's player though, man, because he was doing it in a time when it really weren't liked. Like, thinking about it, back then when we were at school.
You're doing it a time when you die for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like it was on the same level as homosexuality back
Bruv,
then.
his wife was in the house.
Huh?
I swear
I'm
to
confused now.
God, his wife must have been in the yard because it was the family house,
So he was talking about doing it while his wife was in the house.
bruv.
Oh, I thought you saying he did it to someone else while the wife was.
No,
in the
no,
house.
no, no,
Oh.
no, no, no. But he's telling us, like, so no. Obviously, you put two and two together, like.
Listen, you're a friend of the show. You are a real player if you were doing
Fam.
that. That is wild.
I'm
That
not even gonna
is
say
wild.
his name on air, but
Nah,
yeah.
you can't do that.
Shout
man.
him out, bro. Shout him out.
But
Yeah,
when they
salute.
listen, they will know it's about them and that.
No, I don't. I don't think the son wasn't there.
Oh, mad.
Yeah, his sister
So
was
he
there.
doesn't even know what he done. Oh, mad. He said this in front of the sister.
Fam, it was mad.
That's a different level of wild, you know.
It was mad. He was lean, fam.
Oh, for real?
He was lean. He was drunk. It was so hilarious.
That would be Jay though.
Mad.
What?
No, I'm saying that would be you.
How?
Like when you're older. I could imagine you doing something like
Nah, bruv, never.
Sips
Yeah,
coffee.
I'm more controlled than that, man.
that. Not
Can't
you
do
drunk
that.
Mount Gay rum.
Shout out Matt Gay, bro. Ruining my life from early, you know.
That's crazy. Honestly, You know, yeah, as I said, if we're gonna sort of sum this particular question up, I don't think in 2018 it's much of a stigma anymore.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe we're not teenagers anymore. Like,
You know what? I'll give you that because me and my nephew had a conversation about the same topic, and he was like, "Nah, like man's face ain't no sofa, fam." You know what I mean? And he was like, "Uncle, what you do them things?" Nah, bro, man, don't rate you no more. So,
is this D? Is this D?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout him out, man.
So
Shout
the
you out.
teenagers and what? He's 16, going on 17.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the teenagers are just how we was when we was younger.
You know what? I think it's seen as a measurement of power because now girls are openly saying, like, back then, I don't know if you lot ever heard it, but girls saying, like, let me sit on your face like a bike and stuff. Like, that was never the wave back then.
Bro, I've seen man in Lewisham Centre get ripped to parts, bro, by their baby mum. Oh, don't let me tell everybody how I was sit. Oh my God. You know what I mean? But now you do that, yeah, and what?
Yeah, you wear it as a badge of honor, innit?
You know what I mean?
So your friends in it.
Yeah, like my man them know what I've been doing already. Like, so yeah, times have changed, man.
I don't know. Do you think like...
Or we've just gotten older. So we're now into the next part of it.
But I think that's a scary thing, that if we've got older and that's acceptable, like what's going to be acceptable for the next generation? Like I reckon now, if this is okay for us, maybe for the younger lot, eating arse is going to be okay for them. And then where does it go from there?
I just don't understand the hygiene constraints on eating bottom, fam.
But then people will say the same for like if you got fishy exploits down there. If you come in the house and you smell something that ain't cooking, and
No.
you're like, what is that? And that's the whole house, bro.
No, of course,
The
yeah.
whole
You,
house.
you run away from that like the plague, but I still don't understand.
Did you use incense to burn that out?
Oh, damn, bro. She's gonna
Did you use incense? You gotta use incense on air freshener.
Hey, shout out my incense girl listening in, you know. Man.
You know what?
Man.
I'm not drinking no more rum after this, bro. No more rum.
Like said, he Febrezed up the place, you know.
I'm
Man.
screwed.
Man. Glade.
Oh mate,
Them
that
glade-
reminds me of a story. I don't know if I ever told you. It's slightly off topic, but it has to do with sex. Oh my
Hit me.
gosh, this is
What, that
the
one time
funniest
when we was up?
in in a restaurant.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I'm
no,
talking
no,
the
no,
other
no,
one
no.
was up at them side.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
Okay.
Bro, this is the funniest story to date.
Hit
Oh
me.
my gosh. So this is again, and this is anal. Like, what are you lot's views on anal?
I'm not here for it. Not at all. Not at all. Not doing it.
I'm on the fence a bit with that still. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right, so this guy and this girl, who are friends of my friend, I can't shout him out because I'm not putting him up. So they're at home alone. Parents have gone out. Yeah. They say to them, he says to her, "Yo, let's do what we're doing." She's like, "Okay." He's like, I want to try anal. She was like, "Nah, I'm not really keen for it." He was like, "Oh, come on, like you'll be alright. Come on." Eventually convinces her. So they start doing it, right? She's like, halfway through it, she's like, "Oh, it's hurting, stop." And he's like, No, it feels good. She's like, "No, seriously, stop." He's like, Nah, you're good. She explodes, right?
What do
So-
you mean explodes?
So everything goes everywhere.
Everything what?
Wow,
What do you
waste,
mean?
The roughage.
Allow me, man.
All in the carpet, all in the sofa,
Fam, you gotta sell the house.
all in the carpet, all in the sofa. Parents come back, right? So before they come back, they've been Febrezing up the joint, been trying to scrub it out, but it's all in the sofa. It's all in the carpet. Parents come back now. What's that smell? They blame it on the dog. The dog gets put down.
Are you serious?
And once the dog starts screwing in the house, once the dog starts pooing in the house, that's when it's got to be put down.
Fam. No.
Bro.
No.
Yes.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying, bro.
No.
But at the end of the day, do you tell your mum you've been trying anal, or do you tell her that it's the dog? Real talk. What are you going to do?
What am I gonna do?
If you were the guy in that situation and your girlfriend was there, and her mum was like, "What's that smell?"
Real talk with you, bro. Real talk.
Are you gonna tell her?
No, my mum and dad are gonna come back to no sofa and no carpet, fam. Fam, we got robbed. We got robbed. They broke in. Fam, I was like, no, mum, I come home. The door was open.
What,
the
so
carpet
the
was
TV's
gone.
still there? The TV's still there. But they robbed the carpet.
Nah, I'll probably get. Bruv, crackheads, you don't know what they're like, you know, fam.
So the TV's still there, but they robbed the carpet and the sofa. Nah, you finished me, bruv. Nah, that.
Bruv, real talk.
Oh my
Real
gosh.
talk. Fam, I'll give you a joke,
Oh
yeah?
my
Same,
gosh.
same kind of subject, yeah? And it's a mad one. Like, if the person's listening, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's real life, innit? I was with this girl, and long story short, I was her first, innit?
Took a V and V.
Well, why would you say it? It's not that scenario.
No, it's another one.
I was this.
Jeez. Took a beat.
I was her first, didn't it? Long story short,
that ketchup.
we're doing the thing, and I've done it in a way so it won't get on the bed. So once we finished, like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, cool. If you just roll onto your side and get up, everything's cool. My girl sits straight down. It's on the bed sheets there and then. Now,
That relish.
growing up, my upbringing, these man will call me sport. I never done washing and them kind of things, bruv. Like, washing machine
Jeez, man.
was a myth, bruv. It was like
Spoiled kid.
but I wasn't sport, fam. I just never had to do it, innit? So,
Jeez,
boy.
isn't it?
I won't expose you. But
we've never
That
had
platinum
I've seen
spoon.
some things.
So, man,
Platinum
so
spoon.
in that scenario, I couldn't fix it. Like, my bed sheets out now has this blood stain on it. What am I gonna do? So I went downstairs and I made a sandwich. And I made a sandwich with everything that I could find that was red in the fridge and the cupboard, bruv. Like, I'm talking chili sauce, ketchup, barbecue sauce, hot pepper sauce, everything, fam. Like, everything. And I took it upstairs and I spilled the sandwich on the bed. And then told my mama, I spilled a sandwich. Could you wash the sheets?
And then
for
she
me?"
washed it for you.
Yeah.
So you made your mom touch bloody sheets
Oh,
from a next woman.
why are you like
That's
this?
not even her family.
Why are you
Mad.
like this? Why are you like this?
These are blood sheets. These are blood sheets.
Cardi, yeah. It's a blood issues. Oh, God.
These are red sheets. These are bloody beds.
Yeah, it's a madness. It's a
Mad.
madness. Yeah. So I can kind of relate to the
I'm
situation.
gonna tell your mom, you know.
Bruv, she knows. My mum was walking, though. We're cool.
Okay,
Like,
you
my mum
told
knows,
her, yeah?
my mum knows the story. My mum knows the story.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I hope so.
I can't believe man said you told him that he got robbed.
That is the truth. Bruv, what else can you do?
But then you got to smash windows. You actually got to smash windows to make
I-
it look realistic.
What
Fam,
if
I'd
you live on
rather
the
smash
third
a window
floor?
than them kill my dog, rude boy. Like,
What
come
happens if
on.
you live on the third floor?
I'm kicking the door. Like, it's fine.
Well, you would kick in the door as well.
Yeah. Bruv, you got to set the scene.
How far would you go to cover that up?
Bruv, to the end of the
Yeah, I
earth,
think
fam.
I would go for a lot to cover that.
I'm
up.
not gonna lie, bruv. The carpet would be gone when they
If
came
you
back.
were the son in that situation and you did it, and obviously the girlfriend exploded, and your parents came home as the son, what would you say?
Wait, ex-girlfriend. But continue. Okay. You can never look at her the same, bruv.
But if she said
No,
stop
could,
and you
man.
were like,
you could.
if she said
could
stop
look
and then
at her
she
the same.
exploded,
I've seen feces
Yeah, but-
explode out of you while
I
I'm
hear
there.
you. I
Bruv,
hear
we
you,
can't
but
talk no
if that's your
more.
woman and that's something that you want to do, you have to be prepared for
No, but
any
there's-
outcome.
That's not an outcome. I will be
It
in
is an
any way.
outcome.
That is not an outcome.
literally, it's an
that I'll be
outcome of
any-
feces.
I
Literally,
will not
an
be prepared
outcome.
for that
I
in any
I
way.
wouldn't say she'll become an ex after that. That's a bit harsh.
No, I'm
But-
sorry. I don't think we
Yeah,
could
I'll
be.
go
I don't
to-
think
I'll
we
go
could
to
talk.
the
I might
end.
have to emigrate, fam. I might have to move.
So what would your excuse be if your parents came home to your house, or parents came home to their house and you were
There was a
the
fire.
occupant?
Bruv, but that's the perfect excuse though. There was a fire, it burnt the sofa and it burnt the carpet. So I dashed them out.
What would you do if that was the situation? Then she goes, "Nah, this is what really happened."
Like I told you, X. We can't talk no more.
Would you allow the dog to be put down?
No, of course not. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait, hold on. Do you know, did they know that the dog was gonna be put down before it actually happened?
Yeah,
Or
of
did they-
course. Because once you start, as a dog, once you start putting in the house.
I know, but was it like the parents said to them, "Oh, well, we're gonna have to go do this now"?
Yeah, of course they'd know.
Oh man.
and they didn't pipe up to the.
Oh man. Yeah,
Poor
Bro,
old
it's
lassie.
either as a woman you
Poor
admit
old
that you
lassie.
were taking the
that
anal.
was you and you're listening. You're a murderer.
Poor old lassie.
You're a
But
murderer.
it's truth though. It's truth. I'm actually with Max on this still.
Joint enterprise.
Don't tell me who that is, bro. I'm gonna look at them. They're
bro,
different,
alright,
fam.
Let me.
Do
let
we
me-
know them?
No, you don't know them.
Alright, cool.
No,
I'll
it's a
look at
friend of
them.
a friend.
They're
I don't know them.
different.
Joint enterprise. That's what I know.
So you're telling me there was nothing that you would do that you would try to hide, like, until the end of time and blame it on someone else if you possibly could.
If it's gonna end up in that person being put down, no. You killed someone to cover up the fact that your girlfriend pooed herself.
The dog was like, what are you talking about? That weren't me.
Fam, you killed your dog to cover up the fact that your woman pooed herself during
but-
sex.
Boy, she did say stop.
Fam, she didn't say doo-doo. That's a different safety word, fam.
That's-
I'm going to poo. That's a very, like, what?
Man did the doggy and killed the doggy.
Oh my! That was Mike's. That was Mike's. That was
Man
Mike.
killed the D&D. Nah, you know what?
Listen,
If your boy is listening, yeah? If your boy is listening, you're a pagan, bro. I'm sorry. You're a pagan. Nah, there's no love right here for you, bro. I'm sorry. You're a pagan.
but no,
You're a
if
pagan.
we reflect,
You can't eat off my plates.
if we
Nah.
reflect, if we reflect on eating the box,
You just told me that it's an explosive device, bro. I'm not going nowhere near it.
no, that's a different box. That's
That's the black box.
Isn't it? Things I was about to shout out Dave for his black box freestyle, but then I realised what black box you're talking about. I had to hold it back. No, you can't. That box is different.
No
Literally,
way.
that box has the whiff of Tyson in his prime. It's like, nah, stay away, bruv. Stay away.
So
Nah.
wait, so you never answered. What would you do?
In that situation,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I might
All
need
on
my
the sofa.
I might need my passport. I might need my passport. No, because how could you look your parents in the eye and be like, yo,
Fam.
What colour were they?
What colour did you expect?
no,
no,
man.
no, shall I tell you why? Because if it's
I can't believe I just said that on air. Wait.
no, shall I tell you why though?
To be honest, he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me.
And I'm sorry to say this. Actually, I'm not sorry. Yeah. The thing is,
Go on.
some white families have that type of connection. Like, man could tell his dad, yeah, my dad, man was doing this. And, you know what I mean?
it's true.
Like, I can't
It's
go.
true.
Like, a black boy can't go to me. You mad?
I know from personal experience, that I've heard madnesses where I've been in the house or I've been told the stories, and then the mums responded, oh, "I better put on the kettle and we'll talk about this."
And what they were white though.
Listen, I'm not here to say neither, but I heard the kettle was being put on, so I know.
Fam.
But I also know that some Asians, and I found this out at uni, some Asians, some Asian
They do
girls,
that, yeah.
yeah, to protect their virginity so that their husband doesn't think of them any
Yeah,
lesser.
so they're pure when they get married.
Yeah, they take it up the crack.
Up the black box.
Yeah.
So they would have cooked the dog.
Wow.
I need to go toilet. I'm sorry.
That is the end
I'm so sorry.
That's worse than my comment on the episode that ain't getting released.
Nah, Jay. What? Nah, you got me out here like Little John. Nah. Okay. Nah, I think you deserve a ban. Listen, we are actually taking new members. Now we're taking new members for that.
Oh my gosh.
A man
We
said.
still need your equipment though.
A man said.
I'm gonna pay £1 for that still.
A man said.
I'm gonna pay £1.
Don't repeat
They
it.
tried.
man.
No, I have
Don't
to
repeat it.
cook it.
That's a different side of Asia though.
I can't believe. What am I a part of here?
I'm crying.
What is going on?
I'm actually crying.
You don't have no behavior, you know.
You lot?
Yeah, a
I'm sorry.
lot.
I'm sorry.
You just said in the other episode when you said something wild.
I'm sorry.
That's 10 times worse.
I just don't know what to. I can't even look at you anymore. To cook it, bruv. Nah. What, bruv? What?
Nah. I'm sorry.
Listen.
On that
I
note,
think you need to. Yeah, no, you need to air an apology. What are you talking about on that note? Air an apology.
you know what? Nah. You know what?
That's it, fire.
Yes! I stand by it. Stand by
You
it.
know what? You know how much time?
Stand by it, rude boy.
I can't even keep it. Nah. You know what? Nah. I'm sorry. Still can't.
No, don't be sorry. Listen, if
No.
you say something on the podcast, you stand by it.
You know what? Nah. I stand by it. Like, yes, I know that was a it's a stereotype, and it's not the best stereotype.
Cook
but
it, bruv.
yeah, but white women still cross the road when they see me coming in a hoodie. So I'm not sorry for stereotypes.
See how he tried
I'm
to tie that
still a
in?
big-
You see how y'all like that? Yeah, tried to tie
I
that
own
in.
business. I own
Alright.
business. I'm a working black man. I ain't gonna steal your bag. Get me?
Unless times are hard and they rub my carpet and sofas.
On the third floor. No, listen. Nah, we need to cut it. Listen, we've been off the fence. We've been off the fence. Completely off the fence. The fence ain't even in sight no more. We climbed that a couple miles back.
You know what? Thank you for everyone. Thank you everyone for locking in. And I think we've established that being a mocat in 2018 is okay.
It's acceptable.
It's acceptable.
Go into it.
Yeah.
Grab your gal.
You nyam that vagina,
Lift
my
up her
brother.
leg.
Fling some guava jelly and jerk sauce on that, and you have it.
Some of that Jamie Oliver punchy.
Punchy jerk.
That punchy jerk
I'm
rice.
joking. No, don't do that. Reject
Quad.
that. That shit in the
Quad.
bin.
Yeah, in all seriousness, Jamie Oliver, listen.
You get an L.
No, allow Jay. You know,
Take-
no,
no,
Jay,
take
he
the
made
L.
a mistake, bruv.
Take the L.
Bruv, he was the only one on TV that was washing chicken, man. Like he's made a mistake, but I still got love for Jamie, man. You do your thing. You do your thing. He
Punchy
made
jerk.
one little mistake, man.
Punchy jerk.
It's a big mistake, but it's a mistake.
Bro, in all your years of have you ever seen jerk rice before?
And aubergines in the jerk rice.
It's 2018. We've been off the fence podcast, isn't it? Thank you for looking.
Nah, Max, we need the signature. We need it.
What signature, man?
Yeah.
Nah, man, that only come at the beginning.
Ah, man.
Mad.
We
Cool.
love you all, man.
Yeah, we love you.
Thank you.
Get involved, definitely.
Honestly, lock in with the feedback. Like honestly, jump in the comments, jump in the DMs.
Even
on
exploding
Insta.
females, get at us, man.
All the details, you should be seeing it now of the previous episode now on the screen, and a previous one before that now on the screen. And yeah, subscribe, get in contact. We love you. OTF baby.
Yeah.
Jeez.